As the years unfold, we often wonder, are there things I do that others notice but never mention? It's a quiet question, one that lingers in the heart as we navigate the beauty and complexity of growing older. The truth is, certain habits, small, unnoticed patterns, can make us seem less vibrant, less approachable, or even older than we feel inside. These are the things people see but rarely speak of out of kindness or hesitation. Yet, here's the radiant promise. Once you recognize these behaviors, you hold the power to reshape them. With a few intentional changes, you can reclaim your confidence, deepen your connections, and present yourself with the grace and vitality you've always carried within. In this journey, we'll explore 6 subtle habits that others often notice in older adults but seldom mention. Each one is a window into how you're perceived, not just by others, but by yourself. Backed by science and woven with stories of real people, these insights will touch your heart and inspire action. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring the wisdom of your years while shining as your best self. Stay with me until the end, because by the time we're done, you'll see aging not as a fading light, but as a canvas for growth, connection, and timeless presence. Habit 1. Letting personal grooming fade, rediscovering the mirror of confidence. The mirror is a quiet companion, reflecting not just our face, but the story of our care for ourselves. Yet, as we age, it's easy to glance past it, to let small details slip, untrimmed nails, unruly hair, or clothes that no longer feel fresh. These oversights, though small, weave a narrative that others notice, but rarely voice. They can make you seem tired, withdrawn, or older than your spirit feels, dimming the spark that defines you. As life shifts, perhaps with retirement, health changes, or simply a sense that it doesn't matter anymore, grooming can fall lower on the priority list. 2016 study in psychology and aging found that self-care routines often decline with age, not due to apathy, but because of shifting self-perception or practical barriers like arthritis or fatigue. Yet, the impact is profound. Research from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, 2014, shows that well-groomed individuals are seen as more confident, engaged, and approachable. A story of renewal. Consider Margaret, a 79-year-old widow who once turned heads with her impeccable style. After losing her husband, she found comfort in routine, wearing the same faded cardigan and skipping her monthly salon visits. Her children noticed the change, her uncombed hair, chipped nails, but didn't want to hurt her feelings. One day, Margaret saw a photo from a family gathering and barely recognized herself. The woman in the picture looked weary, not the vibrant soul she knew herself to be. With a deep breath, she booked a haircut, bought a new blouse, and started painting her nails again. The transformation was electric. She stood taller, smiled brighter, and felt a warmth in how others responded. "I realized," she said, "I wasn't just grooming for them, I was doing it for me." Neglecting grooming isn't just about appearance. It's about how you honor your own worth. When you let these details slide, it's as if you're telling yourself, "I'm not worth the effort." But you are. Every small act of care, a trimmed beard, a splash of moisturizer, is a love letter to the life you've lived and the years still ahead. How to reclaim it? Start small. Set a weekly routine for basics. Trim nails, wash and style hair, and choose clean, well-fitted clothes. Make it joyful. Play your favorite music while getting ready, turning grooming into a ritual of self-love. Skincare matters. A simple moisturizer and lip balm can combat dry skin, which ages appearance. Studies show hydrated skin reflects light better, giving a youthful glow. Seek support. If mobility is a challenge, ask a family member or professional for help with haircuts or manicures. Celebrate progress. Notice how you feel after a fresh look. That lift in your spirit? It's real. By tending to these details, you're not just polishing your appearance, you're reigniting the confidence that radiates from within. Habit 2. Speaking too loudly or interrupting, finding harmony in conversation. Conversations are the threads that weave our connections, but as we age, subtle changes in how we speak can unravel them. Many older adults begin talking louder or interrupting without realizing it, often due to gradual hearing loss. It's a habit others notice, but rarely mention, yet it can make interactions feel strained or one-sided. Hearing loss affects 1 in 3 adults over 65, per a 2020 Lancet study, altering how we gauge our own volume or follow conversational cues. Without clear auditory feedback, you might raise your voice or jump in too soon, unaware of the impact. This can come across as overbearing even if your heart is in the right place. A story of connection. George, a 77-year-old retired teacher, loved storytelling at family dinners. But over time, his voice grew louder, drowning out others, and he'd interrupt mid-sentence, eager to share. His grandchildren exchanged glances, but no one spoke up, fearing they'd dim his enthusiasm. One evening, George noticed his daughter-in-law step back when he spoke, her smile tight. The moment stung. He sought a hearing test, which revealed mild loss, and began consciously softening his tone and pausing to listen. The change was profound. Conversations flowed like music, and his family leaned in, eager for his stories again. I didn't realize, George reflected, how much my voice was pushing them away. When you speak too loudly or interrupt, it's not just a habit, it's a barrier to the connection you crave. You want to be heard, to share your wisdom, but the unintended effect can make others withdraw. Reclaiming balance in conversation is about rediscovering the joy of true exchange, where everyone feels valued. How to reclaim it? Observe reactions. If people lean back or hesitate to respond, try lowering your volume. Test your hearing. A quick evaluation can uncover issues and guide solutions like hearing aids. Practice pausing. Count to 2 before responding to ensure others have finished. Engage actively. Nod or smile to show you're listening, creating a warm, inviting dialogue. Reflect. After a conversation, ask yourself, did it feel balanced? Small adjustments build harmony. By speaking with awareness, you invite others to truly hear you, fostering deeper, more meaningful bonds. Habit 3. Wearing outdated or ill-fitting clothes. Dressing for your vibrant self. Clothes are more than fabric. They're a language, telling the world who you are. Yet, as we age, it's tempting to cling to familiar outfits, ones that may be faded, baggy, or stuck in a bygone era. These choices, though comfortable, can make you appear older or less engaged, a message others notice, but rarely voice. A 2017 study in fashion and textiles suggests older adults often prioritize comfort over style due to physical changes or a belief that fashion is for the young. But clothing shapes perception. Well-fitted, modern pieces signal vitality, while worn-out garments suggest disengagement. A story of rediscovery. Harold, an 80-year-old former accountant, once prided himself on his tailored suits. After retirement, he settled into loose, decades-old shirts and pants, finding them easier. His friends noticed the shift but stayed silent, not wanting to seem shallow. One day, his granddaughter invited him to a community event and suggested they shop for something new. Hesitant but curious, Harold tried on a crisp button-down and fitted slacks. In the mirror, he saw not just a new outfit, but a renewed version of himself, confident, alive. At the event, compliments flowed, and Harold felt a spark he hadn't in years. "I didn't realize," he said, "how much my clothes were hiding me." Your wardrobe isn't about vanity, it's about honoring the person you are today. When you wear clothes that no longer fit your spirit, it's as if you're letting the world see a shadow of you. Updating your style is a celebration of your journey, a way to say, "I'm still here, vibrant and present." How to reclaim it? Start with basics. Invest in a few timeless pieces, a fitted shirt, comfortable yet stylish pants, or a classic jacket. Prioritize fit. Choose clothes that flatter your current shape. A tailor can work wonders. Explore color. Opt for shades that complement your skin tone. adding warmth and energy. Update accessories. A new belt, watch, or shoes can refresh your look without a full overhaul. Seek guidance. Ask a stylish friend or store associate for advice. It's a fun, affirming step. Dressing with intention isn't about chasing trends, it's about wearing your confidence and vitality for all to see. Habit 4. Complaining or criticizing too much, choosing joy over negativity. It's human to notice what's wrong, the slow service, the noisy world, the aches of age. But when complaints or criticism become a habit, they can cast a shadow over your presence, pushing others away without you realizing it. This is a pattern people notice, but rarely call out, yet it shapes how they connect with you. A 2019 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that negative speech patterns increase with age, often as a way to process change or discomfort. But constant complaining drains conversations, making others less eager to engage, as people naturally gravitate toward positivity. A story of awakening. Clara, a 75-year-old book club enthusiast, loved sharing her thoughts. But over time, her comments turned sharp, modern books were shallow, technology was confusing, young people were lazy. Her friends nodded politely but grew quieter. One day, a new member gently asked Clara, "What's something you love about today's world?" The question hit like a soft thunderbolt. Clara realized her negativity was dimming her light. She began sharing stories of hope, her grandson's kindness, a beautiful sunrise, and noticed her friends' faces brighten. "I was pushing them away," she admitted, without even knowing. Complaining isn't just a habit, it's a weight on your spirit and your relationships. You want to be seen as wise, not weary. By choosing positivity, you invite others to share in your joy, creating moments that linger in their hearts. How to reclaim it? Track your words. For one day, note how often you complain. Awareness is the first step. Reframe thoughts. Instead of "everything's worse now," try "things are different, but I'm learning." Share the good. Start conversations with something positive, a memory, a laugh, a hope. Practice gratitude. Each evening, jot down one thing that brought you joy. It rewires your perspective. Be curious. Ask others about their lives. Their stories can spark lightness in yours. By weaving positivity into your words, you become a beacon, drawing others closer with every conversation. Habit 5. Poor posture or closed body language, standing tall in your strength. Your body tells a story before you speak a word. Yet, as we age, it's easy to slouch, shuffle, or cross your arms, habits that can make you seem frail or distant. These signals, though subtle, are ones others notice but rarely mention, shaping how they perceive your energy. A 2018 psychological science study found that posture declines with age due to muscle loss or self-consciousness about physical changes. Yet, upright posture signals confidence and youthfulness, while slumping suggests fatigue or disengagement. A story of empowerment. Eleanor, an 83-year-old gardener, was fiercely independent. But people began offering unwanted help, holding her arm, assuming she was weak. Frustrated, she saw a video of herself at a family picnic, shoulders rounded, gaze down. The image didn't match her spirit. Determined, Eleanor practiced standing tall, lifting her feet when walking and looking people in the eye. Within weeks, strangers stopped assuming she needed help, and her family treated her with newfound respect. "I wasn't just standing straighter," she said. "I was claiming my strength." Poor posture isn't just physical, it's a quiet surrender of your presence. You've carried yourself through decades of triumphs and trials. Why let your body tell a lesser story now? Standing tall is a declaration of your resilience, a gift to yourself and those around you. How to reclaim it? Check alignment. Imagine a string pulling you up from your head to elongate your spine. Walk intentionally. Lift your feet fully, avoiding a shuffle to project energy. Open your stance. Uncross arms. Face people directly and use gentle gestures in conversation. Strengthen core. Simple exercises like seated stretches can improve posture over time. Feel the shift. Notice how standing tall changes your mood and others' responses. By carrying yourself with purpose, you embody the strength and vitality that define you. Habit 6. Unpleasant breath or body odor. Embracing freshness as self-respect. This is the hardest topic to broach, but it's one of the most noticed. Bad breath or body odor. As we age, changes in our sense of smell, medications, or diet can make us unaware of scents others detect. People rarely speak up, but they may step back, leaving you feeling disconnected without knowing why. A 2021 study in oral diseases found that dry mouth, common with age, fosters bacteria, causing bad breath. Metabolic shifts and medications can also alter body odor. Since our sense of smell weakens, we may not notice these changes ourselves. A story of reconnection. Frank, a 78-year-old jazz lover, thrived on long chats with friends. But he began noticing shorter conversations, fewer close hugs. His daughter, with gentle care, suggested he try a new mouthwash and drink more water. Frank was stunned. He hadn't realized his breath was an issue. With small changes, hydrating often, using sugar-free gum, and switching deodorants, he felt a shift. Friends lingered longer, and his confidence soared. "I thought they were pulling away from me," he said, "but it was something I could fix." Odor isn't just a physical issue. It's a silent wall between you and the warmth of connection. You deserve to feel fresh, to know that when you enter a room, people are drawn to your presence, not distracted. Caring for this is an act of self-respect, a way to honor your place in the world. How to reclaim it? Hydrate. Drink water throughout the day to combat dry mouth. Oral care. Use alcohol-free mouthwash and chew sugar-free gum to boost saliva. Body hygiene. Shower daily. Wear breathable fabrics and rotate deodorants. Fresh clothes. Wash garments, hats, and bedding regularly to eliminate lingering odors. Ask for feedback. If comfortable, ask a trusted loved one for honest input. Embracing freshness ensures your presence is as inviting as your spirit. Final thoughts. Aging as a journey of radiance. As we close this exploration, take a moment to breathe in the truth. Aging is not a dimming of your light, but a chance to refine it. These 6 habits, grooming, speech, clothing, negativity, posture, and hygiene, are subtle threads in the tapestry of how you're seen and how you feel. They may go unnoticed by you, but not by others, shaping connections in quiet ways. Yet, each is within your power to transform. Imagine yourself a year from now, standing tall, dressed in clothes that reflect your vibrancy, speaking with warmth, and radiating positivity. Picture the smiles of those around you, the ease of your conversations, the confidence in your step. This vision is not a dream, it's a choice built on small, intentional acts of care. You've lived a life rich with stories, wisdom, and resilience. Let that richness shine through in how you present yourself today. Reflect. Which of these habits resonates most? What's one step you'll take to honor your presence? Share your thoughts below. Your journey inspires others, and I'm eager to hear your voice. Thank you for joining this heartfelt exploration. If these insights touched you, pass them on to someone you care about. Together, let's redefine aging as a journey of grace, connection, and unwavering radiance.